Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, a weekly show where two guitar virtuosos reminisce about the good old days, man.
Ingve Malmsteen and Steve Vai, look out, man. It's us.
This is episode 242. My name is Matt. With me is Neil. What's going on, man?
How is the guitar playing coming along?
Not
the
great.
flamenco, the classical.
Every now and again, I pull it out.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
And
Nice.
get my fingers going.
Nice.
At a rapid pace, and I peter out really fast.
Do you? You're like, that's good.
Yeah.
I got other stuff to
I think
do.
I'm all right. Yeah, I just don't have the time. I would like to get into it more, but
Right.
It also is so discouraging at first because the finger manipulation is so difficult when you are not used to it that it is like almost painful.
Yes, it takes some time, but the learning curve is steep. Once it clicks, you're like, oh, okay, I think I can understand them, especially simple chords, you know?
Right.
Like just to play a little country western in the bedroom, you know?
Well, that's true. And there are certainly enough songs out there that are like 2-chord songs that you just
Sure.
are very repetitive that you can get down. But I just refuse to take the time to do it. So at some point I will.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
how we all started. We all said, no, I'm not doing this.
This sucks. How do you make your fingers stay down there and then switch it to this chord? That's fucking impossible. How do people do that?
I'm sure that's the same way you found success in the financial world, where you're like, no, I'm not doing it.
No,
I give up.
And then
Screw
you just pound the numbers and you run them and run them and run them, and then you realize it's easy. It's a kid's game.
That's it.
I do pay more attention to guitar players and watch their fingers more than I used to because I'm like, God, they make it look fucking easy.
Nothing like watching dudes' fingers.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip of, I retweeted it, that old clip of, because it's Keith Richards' birthday, of him fucking swinging his guitar at that dude?
No, I missed it.
It's fucking awesome.
I'll have to
So
I'll go back and
I don't
look.
even know what year it is and where they are, but balloons are coming down, so maybe it's a New Year's event. I don't even know. But they're playing Satisfaction, and Mick's, fucking around on stage, and you see all of a sudden this cut, there's balloons falling, and you see Keith Richards look over, and he sees this guy coming up, kind of running toward Mick.
Uh-huh.
He, in one motion, takes his guitar off, takes it with 2 hands, and takes a fucking swipe at him like he was swinging a shovel or an axe.
Nice.
Hits the guy, kind of shoves him. The guy kind of runs off, puts the guitar back on, and keeps playing.
Nice. I've never seen that. I gotta look
Pretty
at
amazing.
it. I like it.
By the way, what's your Twitter?
At AngelsFreak7.
And I am at Reasons Are. We always forget that at the top, so I thought maybe we'll remember it this time.
Yeah. Thanks for all the iTunes reviews. Leave us more if you'd like.
Yes, we'd love to see more.
Yeah.
Are you? What are you drinking tonight? Are you enjoying an aviation gin over there?
I am not, although I did. It's actually really, really good. Surprisingly, that goddamn Ryan Reynolds. I am actually having a Diet Cherry 7-Up. I've been craving one all day.
Oh, okay. Did you know that aviation gin is distilled here in Portland, Oregon?
I did, because it says so on the bottle.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting. There's a place called House Spirits where I think is where they make it. So maybe next time you're up, we'll check it
go
out.
get aviatored.
Got a little tasting room there with all sorts of different liquors. Of course, I have my Cavassier here.
Nice.
Let's get to the Yelp desk.
Frickin' A, Bubba.
Yelp desk.
All right, Matador.
Mm-hmm.
So down the street from us, well, not exactly down the street, but around our little neighborhood, we have
You
a
mean
little
down like 101? Just kidding.
yeah, just frickin' 64 miles down the street. We have this little strip mall that has little strip mall things. Actually, not exactly little strip mall things. It's got some weird stuff. We had 2 jewelry stores in there.
Is there a nail place in there?
There is a nail place. There's a donut shop.
Okay, let me think. What else would
There's
be
a
in there?
Goodwill, which is a little weird.
Is there a dollar store of some sort?
I don't think so. There is a CVS. There's
Is there a Hallmark
mattress
card store? Of some
No,
sort?
there's a mattress shop. There's a gun and safe store that's
Oh, there
huge.
you go. Gun
Yeah.
and safe.
Yeah. There's a Carl's Jr., I believe.
In the strip mall, huh? Okay.
Well, it's like a strip mall that has a couple buildings too.
Gotcha.
It's kind of weird.
Okay.
I imagine at one time that probably had a photo mat.
Yeah,
thinking.
it probably did. I remember those old things. Jesus Christ.
It has a grocery outlet,
Oh, it's big. This is a
urgent
big
care
strip
center.
mall.
Oh, it's pretty big. Yeah.
It's huge. It's got an urgent
It's
care
actually where
center.
where the new Planet Fitness is going
Ooh.
in. Yeah. And in there is this tiny little dive bar called Stones.
Stones.
Not to be confused with Stone Brewing.
Okay.
But it's the actual name is Stone's Sports Bar.
Okay.
But it's more like Stone's dive bar, and there's sports on TV.
Okay.
I think it's got 2 pool tables that are older than dirt.
Mm-hmm. A lot of locals.
Yeah, it's cash only.
Is it really dark in there? Like not a lot
super
of
dark.
natural light coming in?
Nope.
Yeah.
And it smells like an old bar.
Yeah.
And anyway, Annalise and I have gone a couple times. It's a little sketchy.
Sure.
We thought it would be fun to like become one of the locals that hang out there, and then we're like, no, we don't. We'll go back to napkins. Thank you very much.
It would be great if you guys walked in and that was your, like you just looked around. Oh, okay. It's a bit like napkins.
Yeah,
People are like, what the fuck are you
What
talking about? Record scratch.
Yeah, right. We're not
Did you say
making one
napkins?
of those drinks. All right. So the Yelp, we got a 1-star review from Cheryl M.
Mm-hmm. How recently is this, or how recent is the review? Does it
This
say?
is old, but I just
Okay.
liked. I mean, the review
Sure.
isn't that great, but it was kind of.
No, I know.
Funny.
I just like the context.
But it was a November, so not this November, but random November.
Sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We are natives, so we like to find an affordable place.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by natives?
Right. That was the first thing that I caught. I'm like, are they like indigenous,
Right.
or do they just think Because it's funny because Napa is named after the Napa Indian,
And so they're saying they're natives, and it's November.
right? So they're pissed already.
they're
going.
pissed 'cause
Cheryl's
Thanksgiving's
already
happening.
upset. Cheryl, I think it was Cheryl babbling brook running buffalo.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We are natives, so we like to find an affordable place to stop for a drink. We use, not used,
Mm-hmm.
but we
There's a lot of these
capital
typos.
USE.
Oh.
We use to enjoy stopping by once in a while. Never again.
Mm-hmm.
One of the bartenders are very rude and allows dangerous. I don't know how the person thought this is how you spell dangerous, but it's close. Allows dangerous bad behavior to go on. We've had some bad behaviors while she looks the other way and fights go on. Someday somebody's going to get killed there.
I love it. It's like she's so worked up, she can't formulate a good, solid sentence.
No.
Dangerous and bad things there.
Yeah. The last time a fight broke out by a guy that just got out of prison and bullied some average, nice, not looking for trouble people, tearing a young man's shirt and fighting with a girl about 100 pounds. Real brave.
Whoa.
While the bartender threatened to call law enforcement, she never did. As we later found out, she knew him and he would go right back to prison where he belongs.
Oh boy.
We will stick to the Green Door, which is another dive bar, which is like 2 miles down our major minor highway. We will stick to the Green Door, which Green Door's logo is a dude looking over a green bathroom door.
Oh, really?
That's what it looks like. It looks like
Which
like from
also-
the behind the green door.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Exactly. It's like the old porno.
Exactly. We will stick to the Green Door where the bartenders, their donut. Imagine donut.
Oh, you got me already.
Yeah.
The bartenders give out donuts?
Put up with any trouble making bullshit, and we can feel safe. Yeah.
That's good.
Cheryl did not have a good time.
She do not have a good time.
Do not.
She do not going to go back there.
She do not going back.
I would say 63% of the 1-star reviews always includes "I'll never go again" or "never again." It always says that at some
Don't
point. It
ever
always says
go
that.
here.
And they go back.
But what I like is it's like, don't ever go here. But if you like cheap pinball, I guess it's okay. Well, what are you telling me?
That, and also just a note for the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the first rules of parenting: don't make empty threats.
No.
You got to be you got to be willing to follow through. So if you got to send that guy back to prison,
Send him back.
you got to send a message.
The guy who owns it, whose last name is Stone, lives in our little neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
He's a greasy, grungy guy.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's so he looks like he would
matches
own a
his
bar
personality.
like in some little town that he might also be the mechanic at.
Right. I'm also the cops. That's funny. Well, I'm sorry for Cheryl. Is Cheryl?
Mm-hmm. Cheryl
Sorry.
M.
Sorry, Cheryl M. I hope she has a better experience at the Green Door. I'm really anxious now to look at the Green Door to see if
what I'm gonna
Cheryl
do
has
next.
a bad review there.
That's what I'm going to do now. I figured that would be the next one. Is I'm
It
gonna look
would
up
be
the
great
Green
if
Door.
it was like 2 months before that.
I should. That's too.
And it was
good.
a review saying, Never going here again. I'm going to
Door
Stones.
sucks ass. I should just look at all her reviews.
Oh, I always do that. When I
Yeah.
find a good one, I always click on it to see, is this person just an asshole about everything? Do they
About
just
it,
hate
yeah.
everything? Oh, man. So funny.
that's too
Anyway,
funny.
let's talk about some movies right now.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, what the fuck is this?
Neil. You watched Solo yet?
Yes.
Did you?
No.
No, you didn't.
No,
you know,
that's
it's
what
your
you said.
fault that the sequel's going to get stalled. You know that, right?
Oh, probably.
Because if you guys would just watch the damn movie, then
It-
they would consider, hey, you know what? This has got a lot of legs after the initial,
Everything
you
would
know,
be fine.
issues that they had with their release, and maybe we'll
Right.
make another one. And you know what? Jay of 7 Days a Geek and I have been working hard to get the sequel made. You're ruining it.
It's all me. Oh yeah, the Green Door has some good ones. We'll have fun with that.
Okay. I mean, they're going to cut the fucking sound at Skywalker, so you're basically taking money out of your own pockets.
It's
by
true,
not
but
seeing
we're gonna see. We almost watched it the other night.
Almost. Okay.
But oh my god, some of these are hilarious.
Someday you'll see it.
But I didn't.
Yeah,
But I did.
that's a great excuse.
You know what I did
we
instead?
were totally going to do it, but then we didn't.
You know what I did instead?
What?
I
Drank
bought a-
aviation gin?
No, I bought a custom skateboard.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck? You have a problem.
I do.
You should have like Annalise should set limits on your access.
She knew about this. She was there.
What kind is it?
It's custom. It's a catastrophe.
Oh.
It's a custom deck. Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy, one of the brewers at Tannery
is this the one
Bend.
you always forget?
Yeah, Tannery Bend. This guy was delivering a skateboard, and I'm like, that's wicked. I also had a few beers.
Sure.
He's like, oh yeah, he makes them, and he's local, and he, you know, and I was like, okay, cool. And I'm like, we should totally get one, if nothing else, like for a piece of art, because he paints them himself too. So yeah, that was not a smart buy.
Well, this was
At
going to
all.
be my question: is you're just going to hang it on a wall? You're not going to actually go skateboarding?
Well, no, I mean, I was never a great skateboard. I was okay. I could do street tricks. I could do quarter pipe, but I couldn't do like half pipe and stuff.
You're in high school. You had to look for it.
I did.
Yeah.
And we all rode and it was fine. But now I'll just kill myself. I'll just break something. I can't. So yeah, it's just
Skateboarding
gonna
is a
go on
young
wall.
man's game. No offense, Tony Hawk.
I figure it's going to go on a wall, and then if somebody wants to buy it, I'll sell it to them.
Great plan.
Yeah, I know. Not a good investment. And like we've had so many crazy bills and stuff happen this month that I'm like, just such a way. It's just sitting in the corner. It's such a waste of money.
Not to mention, you
Yeah.
never buy something within about a month or so of Christmas. Now,
No.
what if somebody goes out? What if I was going to get you a custom skateboard, and now
skateboard.
you've ruined the gift?
Well, I
Thanks
guess
a
I
lot.
did. I'm sorry about that, man.
No, it's okay. I got you a piece of shit one, like you get at Target.
Nice.
You know the skinny ones you can barely
It'll
put your
get the
foot
same
on.
amount of use. Would have saved myself probably $100.
Remember those little ones that you
Oh,
used to
yeah.
get as kids that you can barely put your foot on?
Yeah, those were
And we used
awesome.
to sit on them
Those were
and
awesome.
ride them down hills. That's
Right. What-
safe.
What that has to do with movies, I don't know.
I don't know either. We can get back into the movie stuff. I'm going to tell you, you're going to hate at least half of these.
All right, let's do it.
But you make me do 8, so we'll go with 8. I
Yes.
think February might be
I'd
a
like
little
to
bit
say
better, but
that I ask you to do 8. I don't make you do.
you
8.
make me do everything.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's
Okay.
not a weird like forced movie thing.
No, it's kind of though.
No,
it
it's
feels
kind of
feels like I'm being pushed into it a little bit.
Mm.
I don't think I'm really consenting to this.
right.
Anyway, the first one up is Escape
Also known
Room.
as first time anal. Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Escape Room.
Speaking of,
Directed by Adam Robitel. Stars Taylor Russell, Logan Miller, Deborah Ann Wool, Tyler Labine, and other people you've never heard of.
Tyler the Mean Bean.
None of these people I think have you heard of.
No.
6 strangers
Oh,
Forced to
strangers
live
to
it-
me.
forced to live in a house
Uh-oh.
and have their lives taped. They're invited to
Real
compete.
world?
It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
6 strangers are invited to compete in a series of immersive escape rooms. However, when they discover that whoever leaves the room last will die, they must use their wits to survive.
I think I would just pummel the weakest person and knock them out. And they're like, cool, now we just got to get out and we'll leave Dum Dum here.
Well, judging from
Dum
the
Dum should have ate his
trailer,
spinach.
it's true. Spinach. Did you eat your spinach? The trailer looks pretty bananas because the rooms are like One room turns into just a gigantic oven. Another
Right.
room looks like they're outside. And there's like a sheet of ice and somebody falls through the ice. So like you got to solve some shit and somebody dies. So I don't think you can just kill one guy or pummel one guy and then just casually walk into the next
No,
room.
you still have to solve it, but at least then the pressure of, oh my
Being the
God, we
last
got to
one.
solve it first. Now it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we just pummeled some guy
All right.
or girl. I mean, I'm, equal opportunity.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
So you going to see this?
No, God, no.
The tagline, by the way,
Yeah.
find the clues or die.
Oh, Jesus. They did not work. They did not spend a lot of time on that.
Nope, they did not.
That almost sounds like it was the original pitch. I'm thinking of writing a movie. Like what? People stuck in a room, they have to find clues or they die. Oh,
Right.
okay.
That sounds good. Greenlit.
Green-
Netflix?
Yeah, right.
The Last Man, directed by Rodrigo Villa, stars Hayden Christensen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Anakin's back. Harvey Keitel, Liz Solari, and
Anna
Marco Lenardi. Marco Lenardi.
Oh, that's the you've seen the Mario Brothers game. This is their cousin.
This is their cousin.
Mm-hmm.
In this chilling dystopian thriller,
Oh shit.
we're in the future.
Uh-huh.
We're not in the past, so you're okay so far. Kurt, a vet suffering from PTSD who comes home to an unholy, unruly land. The world is bad, but local street prophet No, I guess how you say that, says it'll get even worse when a catastrophic storm strikes. As Kurt heeds No's advice and readies for the apocalypse, he meets sultry Jessica, who also begins to believe. Even as the planet falls apart, Kurt finds his life finally coming together.
Oh my God. Oh dear Lord.
I love that last line.
Yeah.
Everything's going to hell in a handbasket, but you know what? Things are really turning up for me. They're really working out now. I got a girlfriend. I feel like everybody's on board with my complete paranoia. This is great.
It's like the Yelp review I was talking about. But if you like pinball, all right.
Embrace the chaos, I guess, is what you do there. The tagline, Are
Yes.
you ready to survive?
Wow, these are really bad.
Mm-hmm. I decided to add the tagline as a fun little
I like
feature of
that.
this,
No, I like that
'cause
you
some
did
of them are
that.
pretty terrible.
I like that you did that. It's nice to see you, bring something to the table.
Yeah, I'm trying. You're going to see this, of course,
Yes, I'm going to watch this in the theater if it ever makes it there.
in the theater.
Yeah.
Could you imagine sitting there and just looking at the person next to you going, well, there wouldn't be anybody.
Right.
But if there was, let's say,
Yep.
hypothetically, looking at them and going like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why do we do this? Next up, state like sleep.
Is it state, comma, like, comma, sleep?
No, it's all
Oh.
one thing. Just
Oh.
state like sleep.
Okay.
It's directed by Meredith Danluck, stars Luke Evans, Catherine Waterston, Michael Shannon, Mark O'Brien, Carlo Rota, and Bo Martin.
Mm-hmm.
The film is centered on an owner and operator behind the club, oh boy, La Belle Fleur, a secret high-class gentleman's club that a woman thinks keeps the answers to her husband's death.
Oh.
So she's married to this dude who's like some Belgian, like
Waffle.
movie star or
Oh,
something, or,
yeah,
or
that's
actor.
what I was going to say. Sure.
And he turns out dead. She doesn't know why, and she's like trying to figure out what the fuck happened at this club and why he was going there and who
Why?
killed him and all this stuff.
But why not just go write it off? Go on.
Why,
Throw her
just
in the
start
gutter,
over? Start
and
fresh?
go buy another.
She's haunted by his death, Neil,
Why?
because
She
La
gonna
Belle
bring him back?
Fleur. La
So
Belle
what's gonna?
Fleur.
So she finds out what. She finds out what happens, and then what?
Then she can put closure on it.
Closure. He's dead.
I know, but I'm
Door
just saying sometimes
closed.
you can't let it go. The door is not necessarily closed. Still, the coffin is still half open, and she wants to know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I don't. Just wasting time.
La
Not gonna
Belle
change the
Fleur.
outcome.
La Belle Fleur would be a lovely scent. Maybe she should focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it into the name of a scent and honor your husband. Tagline, so this is weird. I couldn't find the tagline, so I looked at the little
When you
movie
say this is
poster.
weird, are you talking about our podcast or
That
this
too.
tagline?
But the tagline, we have many bad taglines.
Yeah.
It had two different taglines sort of on the same movie poster. One
Mm-hmm.
said, it said, he led a double life. And then on the other side, it said, a wife looking for answers. It just doesn't jive together. I don't know
No.
what that's about. But anyway, next up is Glass. And this is directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan, I'm a ding-a-dong.
And he stars James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Sarah Paulson. Have you
Ugh.
seen Unbreakable?
No.
Have you
Oh,
seen...
Kimmy, like the Kimmy Schmidt? I've seen that.
No,
Oh.
no. Unbreakable, the movie with Bruce Willis.
She alive, damn it.
I haven't seen that.
That's good.
But it's Bruce Willis, like survives that train. He's the only person to survive that train crash, and he basically is like almost superhero-like. And then
Never even heard
I'm gonna say these things, and people who know this whole story are gonna be like, Jesus Christ, you don't know.
Not
what
even
you're talking
close.
about.
Yeah, you didn't see it either. Yeah.
And then there was the movie Split, I believe is what it was called, with James McAvoy's character, where he's got like 20 different fucking personalities.
Oh,
And he's
yes.
a
No,
lunatic.
never heard of it.
Okay, so there's those two movies. This is like the third in that series.
Oh, freaking Shyamalan. Did Shyamalama Ding Dong do them all?
I think so.
Okay. Wait, are we switching places here? What's going on?
Honestly, I don't know. Following the conclusion of Split, David Dunn pursues Kevin Wendell Crumb's superhuman persona, the Beast, in a series of escalating encounters while the shadowy presence of Elijah Price, going by Mr. Glass, emerges as an orchestrator who holds secrets critical to both men.
Oh.
McAvoy is fucking yoked in this one.
Yeah.
He's all like big, huge shoulders and fucking back. It's incredibly sexy. Tagline: You cannot contain what you are.
That's a little better, but it doesn't really. You cannot contain what you are.
No.
No.
And I think maybe the tagline is, you cannot make me see this movie.
Right. Right.
I don't know. If I
maybe
would've
you
seen the
cannot
first two.
contain who you truly are. You know.
So they missed a word.
I think
somebody wiped that out the last second, and it
Yeah.
pissed somebody off, I bet.
They didn't have enough characters in the tweet.
I have heard Unbreakable is good. I think Split was supposed to be good for James McAvoy. I have not seen either of them, so I apologize to all of our listeners. I'm giving a bad preview.
Yes, that they're concerned about your.
They're concerned.
Well, I think our listeners are not going to be happy that you didn't do the research to find out if Shamalama Ding Dong. It's
You would
okay. You
think
know
so.
what, Matt? It's all right. Just move on to the next. Let's just.
Okay.
We'll just. I don't want to.
I'm telling you.
I don't want to linger.
King
on
of Thieves. This just continues to go downhill. You
All
wanted 8.
I-
You're gonna get 8.
I'm looking forward.
There was one that it brings us hope, but the rest are pretty shit.
Oh,
King
is that the name of the newest Star Wars? Brings
it
us
should
hope.
be. It should be. You know, they said they might be releasing the name of the movie, the next movie, this month.
Oh,
They even said they could release a teaser trailer, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But they
of
said
Luke
that they think that-
Skywalker.
well, maybe
Mm-hmm.
it could be.
A little Mark
We don't know.
Hamill.
We don't know where he is these days.
Yeah.
King of Thieves, directed by James Marsh, stars. Get ready for this group: Michael Caine, Jim Broadbent, Tom Courtenay, Charlie Cox, Paul Whitehouse, Ray Winston, and Michael Gambon.
Oh,
Or-
the old Gamboner.
Well, Dumbledore for you Potter nerds out there.
Dumbledore. Oh, Harry
Dumbledore.
Potter.
Yes. A true crime film about a crew of retired crooks.
You all right?
Whoa, do you hear that outside?
Is that wind?
We are getting pelted with weather right now.
I heard like a tick, 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 tick.
Oh man, it's hitting hard. I think it's hail.
Oh, I can hear it really well now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I just said we're getting hit with weather. That's fine. What am I, an old man?
There's weather
fits
all
this movie.
around us.
It fits this movie because this is an old guy movie. A true crime film about a crew of retired crooks who pull off a major heist in London's jewelry district. What starts off as their last criminal hurrah quickly turns into a brutal nightmare due to greed, based on infamous true events.
Oh, infamous.
And true, that means more than famous.
Right. Not to be confused with notorious.
And true events
of Top
means
Gun.
this could have been. I don't know. I didn't look to see when the true event happened.
Wow.
But this happened in the past now. So this could be in the 19s, and then you're out. But it's just a bunch of old cunts trying to do a big heist.
Wow. Boy. All right.
So there was a movie we previewed last year, that was Michael Caine, and it was like Morgan Freeman and Alan Arkin were in it, where they like find out that their retirement's gonna fall through, so they decide to do some fucking bank robbing heist job, and that sounded good. This sounds like the same goddamn thing, except for it's just a bunch of old dudes who used to be pros, and they all come together to do one last job. I mean, how many times have we seen this?
Too
Granted, it's
many.
based on a true story.
Yeah. It almost sounds like the Expendables too. Expendables also. I mean,
The tagline: one high security vault, millions up for grabs, one hell of a retirement fund. You're not going to see this movie, right?
no.
Next up, Replicas. This is the one lone movie that I think we might see.
Okay.
Directed by Jeffrey Nakamanov. Stars Keanu Reeves,
Oh.
Alice Eve, Thomas Middleditch, Emily Allen Lind, MJ Anthony, and John Ortiz. A brilliant neuroscientist who is working on recreating the human brain for Alzheimer's research uses his work to replicate his family members after they're killed in a car accident.
Oh, yeah. This sounds fun.
I think it could be good. So the family doesn't know they've been replicated or cloned or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically took his government lab that was meant for this one particular purpose and repurposed it to recreate his family because he was miserable and lost him.
Yeah.
And then the government comes after him and like, these are our fucking people now. Like your family, these people that you recreated, those are ours.
Yeah.
And then there's,
Right. Now, in the trailer, does he recreate them as older people, or are they all like? Did he just recreate his wife as a baby?
No, he recreates them exactly as they were before.
And they have
have
their memories and everything.
They think that they're still the same people. Yes.
And so they don't know that they died.
They don't know that they died,
or
they
that
have
they're
no memory of
replicants.
that. They have no idea of that. Although in the trailer, you see her stumble upon something, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And then he has to explain what happened.
Oh.
And there's a scene. Some scenes they splice in there where they're like in the lab, and there's like these humanoid-looking robots that kind of look like the robots.
Right.
And they're doing shit to them, and then all of a sudden like, they fucking wig out. So that makes me a little nervous. But overall, I think I think this looks like a good movie.
All right, I'm into this one. Yeah.
Tagline:
Yeah.
Some humans are unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming they're talking about Keanu.
Yeah.
So, okay, we got 1 out of 6 so far.
All right.
2 to go, and we're probably not going to watch these. Okay. American Hangman. This is directed by Wilson Conybeare.
Is this like a movie of just a long game of Hangman?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Nice.
It's actually worse. It's a kid.
They did the tag
Hangman
movie, so I figured
computer.
they could do Hangman movie. Yeah, right. Yeah. At least it's not Minesweep, that fucking game.
So lame. Stars Donald Sutherland, Vincent Kartheiser, I guess how you say that.
Donald Sutherland's still alive?
He is. Wow. Lucia Walters. A kidnapping broadcast live on social media turns into the trial of a judge who presided over a botched criminal case. This time, however, the audience gets to play judge and jury, deciding if the judge himself gets to live or die. So these people are all watching this shit on social media.
It's like the Truman Show, but a court thing.
And they're voting. Yeah, or like that shitty movie Untraceable. I don't know if you ever saw that. That was filmed in Portland.
Yeah, I did not.
And it was a similar deal where they're showing something live and then people are logging on and they're such fucking disconnected assholes. They don't realize that they're
dealing with
going to kill
real
this man.
Humans, yeah.
Yeah. The tagline, a new kind of trial. We gotta do better than this.
Yeah.
Anyway, any interest?
Oh, no.
That's what I figured. And finally, The Vanishing, not to be confused with the 1990s Kiefer Sutherland movie with Jeff Bridges.
Oh, I was thinking of the older movie called Vanishing Point. Did you ever see that?
I think you're thinking of Vantage Point.
No, I'm not. Otherwise, I would have said Vantage Point. Vanishing Point. It's about a car, a guy who has a car.
I have not seen that.
So it's not Vantage Point, is it?
Well, Vantage Point is another movie
about a car.
No.
It's
about a shooting that happens in Barcelona, I think it is.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Anyway, so
did you see Vanishing Point?
No. No, and I won't.
I think it's from the 70s.
This is directed by Christopher
Christopherson.
Nieholm. Stars Gerard Butler, who will just make any fucking movie these days. He's just whatever. You still want me? I'm in. Peter Mulan, I guess they say that. Gary Lewis and Olafur Dari Olafsson.
I want to see Olafsson, Darius Olafsson.
Gonna go out on a limb here and say he might be Swedish. Maybe.
Do they just call him Odo?
I think you call him Olaf. Like Boutros Ghali.
Olaf.
Based on true events. After 3, this is hilarious. You're going to be like, why would I ever watch this? After 3 lighthouse keepers.
I know what this is about. Is it on that little island and they all disappear and the last one, the family disappears or the cats disappear? Someone disappears?
Let me explain.
Okay, all right.
After 3 lighthouse keepers arrive for work on a remote Scottish isle, they make a fateful discovery, a wrecked rowboat with a chest full of gold. As a mysterious boat heads toward the island, the 3 men make a choice that will change their lives forever, ensnaring them in a web of greed, paranoia, and murder.
Not what I thought it was.
No.
I will give it 6 stars.
And will not see it.
No.
Tagline, what's left when the light goes out Hey, you got me there.
That's a little better. That's a little better.
1 out of 8.
Yep.
Replicants it is.
I mean,
Or
percentage
replicas, not
wise,
replicants.
we'd keep our major league careers.
No, we'd be batting 125. That's way below the Mendoza line, pal.
Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah.
125?
1 out of 8? It's
I guess you're
125.
right.
Hey, numbers guy. Come
That's
on.
true.
It's too easy.
Well, we can be in the minors.
I guess.
If
Not
we're
if you
hitting 125 in the majors, we could probably
you hit
do
125 in the minors, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No,
over.
you're out.
Yeah, right. Unless you're a hell of a pitcher or something.
Yeah, or you're a good bunter because then you could coach.
Unless you're a good bunter. That's on the back of your baseball card. Really good bunter.
That's my tagline. It's a triangle at number 13.
I'll tell you right now,
really
this
good
guy,
bunter.
hell of a bunter. Can't do fuck all else, but he can get you a bunt.
Doesn't
He can move that runner over.
Doesn't even have a glove. he's our designated bunter.
All you do is you pinch hit bunt.
You go. They know when you go into the game, it's like the guy's just going to bunt.
This guy's gonna bunt. I'm gonna throw him a bunch of breaking balls. Anyway, let's go to the tech desk. I'm not gonna lie, by the way. This week's tech desk starts out with a familiar topic, which I'm wondering: are people tired of my robot fears? Do I need to
No,
stop talking
not
about
at
them?
all.
I feel
Not
like
at
I
all.
need to stop talking about them.
No.
I feel like a little bit of a broken record on that.
No.
But every week there's a new fear. So this is going to devolve into sexy talk pretty quickly, by the way, as we go through this tech desk. I'm just going to warn you.
Okay.
Not safe for work. Keep on your headphones.
What if you work at one of the places that make sex dolls? Then is it safe for work? Like, are
I
the
would
rules
assume
different?
Ah,
Like,
they
if
have
you
to
work
be.
at a strip club,
That's research.
can you listen to things that might be considered offensive, or is it still like a respectful work environment?
I think that you can listen to things that are related to your industry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think anything goes.
Right.
But
okay.
I mean, if you work in a sex doll company and there's a story on sex dolls,
You can listen.
you should probably listen
Okay.
to it.
All right. I'm in. Go ahead.
So that's where we need to target our direct marketing campaigns.
Yes.
From Brian Schwartz of the All Things podcast, go check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart is testing a burger flipping robot called Flippy.
That's terrible.
Flippy, a robot developed by Miso Robotics to act as a kitchen assistant, is now being tested in their Bentonville. Hold on, my cord got stuck. There we go. In their Bentonville,
You were like
Arkansas
a human-sized
headquarters.
fish there for a second.
Flippy can grill 150 burger patties an hour. Cost between $60,000 and $100,000. Flippy.
Yeah, that's only good if you're selling that many burgers.
You got to be pumping out a lot of fucking burgers.
Yeah.
So like maybe at like a ballpark or something, someplace where you're getting a lot of action.
But then again, you have to be able to get through the line and the cash register and the drinks and all that.
It's true. That's
Just
going to
'cause-
slow you down.
Yeah, Flippy
So
can
what's the
bust
point
out
of
a
making
bunch.
150
That's what I'm
burgers in an
saying.
hour?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Flippy's
saying.
unnecessary.
Totally.
Sweet. We don't need
Yeah.
to get this fucking
No.
kill this thing right now.
That's
Blow
what I'm
it
saying.
up.
Yeah. You think you have 100, well, let's say 100 people in line want 150 burgers, so he can make them in an hour, but it's going to take longer than that to go through the freaking line.
You're right. You're 100% right, Neil.
Yeah.
Great point. Flippy, you've been
You
flipped.
out.
You done been flipped.
Yeah.
Let's see. Flippy.
Bye, Felicia.
Flippy is only being tested at the headquarters, but the robot could begin taking over the world, I assume, some repetitive tasks in Walmart deli kitchens if the test goes well. Flippy is intended to act as an autonomous arm, moving chicken tenders and mozzarella sticks into the correct fryer, evenly cooking them, and then removing the basket of fried food from the hot oil. I looked at the picture of this thing, and it's got like this arm attachment, but I would love it if it like did things like it reached its arm directly into the fryer, like its hand, and just pulled out fries and then just stared at the human workers.
That
like,
would be good.
You can't do that, can you?
Yeah. Just throws them at them then.
Right. Intimidation. The Flippy test comes at a time.
The Flippy test.
The Flippy test. The Flippy test. Is that right? Did I write
Oh,
that
yeah.
down or copy that wrong?
I think you got it right. That sounds
The
what
Flippy test comes at a time when Walmart is increasingly using robots to complete tasks traditionally done by human workers, of course. Walmart plans to deploy a floor scrubbing robot already in use at more than 70 stores to more than 360 U.S. stores.
Yeah,
So
that
these like
doesn't-
giant Roombas or whatever.
That's
they call
what I
it?
would
Roombas.
figure.
Are they Roombas?
Roombas, yeah.
Roombas, yeah, okay. It's either it would be great if it was an actual robot, like with the buffer out.
Yeah, they spent like way more millions of dollars to do the research to get something that could handle one of the buffers as opposed to someone just going, just put a buffer on a Roomba. Oh shit!
Damn it, that was
Yeah.
a better idea. The retailer is also testing automated robotic carts that can pick and pack shoppers' online grocery orders. Oh, man, I'm going to bump into that shit in the store.
Well, this is the way of Amazon, and that's why a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, they're hiring all these people now. But as soon as Amazon figures out a way to have line robots where they just go up and down the aisles and pluck, what they want and put them in a box themselves, those jobs go bye-bye. And I would imagine they'll be able to do that in 5, 10, 15 minutes.
True. And frankly, as much as I don't want to see that happen for those human workers, at least it'll protect them from getting impaled. There was another fucking thing that came through just this past week where this guy, I think it was in China, got like 10 fucking metal spikes put through his body by a robot because it fucked up.
Oh, well.
So maybe they shouldn't be in there. Maybe humans aren't meant to be in those warehouses anymore.
They just lock the door and let the robots go at it.
Exactly. Miso Robotics CEO David Zito said that Flippy is not supposed to replace workers, but instead act as an extra set of hands.
I think David Zito pitched for the A's for a while.
Relative of Barry.
Yeah.
Won a Cy Young, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Talks to his teddy bears.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to know that. Quote, what we want to do is to assist the hardworking linemen, cooks, and chefs in America with tools to give them the ability to faithfully reproduce while taking the burden off some of these more repetitive and mundane tasks. Faithfully reproduce?
That's weird.
So that means like the humans fuck while Flippy does their job?
Maybe they fuck the burgers.
It could be.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a hot dog for you.
Cheese and weenie surprise.
Oh, no. Walmart isn't alone in its interest in Flippy. Burger chain Cali Burger, you know this?
Never heard of it.
That's what I thought. Plans to install the burger flipping robot at most of its roughly 50 locations.
Oh.
By the end of 2019. They must be in SoCal then.
Yeah, and they must sell a lot of burgers. I mean, granted, I would imagine Flippy, you can program Flippy to not do 150 burgers an hour.
You could slow it down.
Slow down Flippy.
But yeah, I guess maybe that's just like, hey, at max capacity, it could do this many, but really you're not going to need it for that much.
No.
And Flippy helped prepare 17,000 pounds worth of fried food through the World Series at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Another fucking reason to hate the Dodgers.
Well, yeah.
Isn't part of the charm of a Dodger dog that a human put it together for you?
Yeah, you want their grease.
I think you do.
The human
You don't want
grease.
Flippy doing that shit.
No.
You don't want motor oil on that shit.
I don't want Flippy freaking fondling my weenie.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, Flippy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Although I like your name, Flippy. That's kind of cool.
So I mentioned it a second ago. We got to get back to the sex bots, the sex dolls. You ready?
Bring butt.
You can bring butt? What do you want me to do with my butt?
No.
Oh my god.
My joke stalled halfway through my brain hole.
Bring butt. Consent, Neil, is the most important thing when it comes to sex.
Well, as you know, I'm weird about all this stuff. So yes, I agree 100%.
But if you're
You can say yes, but sometimes I think yes means no.
But if you're using sex dolls, non-sentient things, how can they give consent for sexual activities? A topic we have discussed on this show before. Do you need consent from your robot, from your doll? Or is that just humanizing it? Or is it just training for how to treat real humans?
I think you should have consent.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't like some of these pictures.
I mean, at this point, should you get consent from your car to drive to work?
Yeah, if the car tells me, oh, your engine light is on, or we can't go because something's wrong, I don't drive it. I don't make it go.
Sure, but what if it's just dying inside and doesn't want to say anything?
Well, then I don't know. That's not my fault.
So don't ask, don't tell.
Right.
It's a policy with your vehicle.
But I'm saying they can program these things so you can ask, like, hey,
true. Are you okay?
You're looking good.
You doing okay?
You're looking a little stiff tonight.
You okay, Pedro?
Yeah.
Can we drive today?
You all right?
That's been a major concern. Some people worry that robot sex dolls might blur the lines of consent. So one tech company, Eve's Robot Dreams, has come up with what they're calling the world's first consensual robot sex doll brothel.
All right.
These things are coming up everywhere.
Yeah.
In it, customers will be able to build
they're
rapport.
making money too, because there's no way so many of them would come up if somebody's like, it's not working out.
Any freaking sex device or anything related to porn is always going to make money.
These jizz-filled Glad bags are just getting...
It's true.
God damn it.
In it, customers will be able to build rapport with the dolls and have to fulfill the brand's requirements before they can move on to sexual relations.
I like this.
I hope that there's like a running monitor on them that just shows you how you're doing. So like if shit starts to go south, you just start panicking.
Right.
I didn't mean it. Can I buy you another drink?
Oh, Jesus. I'm a movie producer, you know.
That's right. According to the founder of the California-based brand, Unicole Unicron.
Oh.
What? That's the name of the person?
So is her name Nicole? Unicole?
Unicole Unicron. A robot. I always fucking. How do you say it?
Ethicist?
Ethicist. Thank you. They want to build a world where robots are treated with the respect they deserve, thus not contributing to a potential robot rebellion in the future.
Hold on. Should we be building a world where people get the respect they deserve? Can't we start with the real ones first?
Well, this is, there's room for all of it, Neil.
I guess.
But Unicole Unicron. Is it Unicole Unicron? Did I write that down wrong? Or is it Unicorn?
It's Unicole Unicron. You said it right.
Unicron.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love that she's worried about not contributing to the potential robot rebellion. But I think Unicole is actually a robot. And she's trying to get us to let our guard down. So we don't have to worry about the robot rebellion. Meanwhile, they're plotting it. And, they're plotting it with things like...
And they're teaching you how to be weak by trying to be respectful. They're making you a snowflake.
They are totally fucking social justice warriors.
Pretend this is a person and like people are good and you have to treat them with respect. Fuck them. If you can take something from them, punch them in the nose and take it.
Meanwhile, at the Amazon warehouse,
yeah,
robots are testing bear repellent spray on people. And
that's true.
They're getting ready for that rebellion that she speaks of.
And Flippy's learning how to throw hot oil in people's faces.
While he cooks 150
All right,
burgers at a time.
I see what's happening here.
Guests can begin building a relationship with their new companion by downloading the Realbotics app on their phone so they can be tracked. When they visit Eve's, they can either interact with the companion bot that they have already started to get to know or with one who they haven't met yet. That is going to break that robot's heart.
Yeah, but then, so if you go to one you haven't met yet and that he or she, that robot says to you, so, have you talked to anybody else here? So now they're getting in a still like you're like, I was talking to Mandy, and we kind of got along, but nothing ever happened. But I just thought maybe I'd meet somebody new. And then Nicole is like, wait, you were talking to Mandy, and now did you tell Mandy you were seeing me now? I mean, it could be a whole thing.
It could be that, or it's like the situation when you go, you're doing your Christmas shopping, and they're like, was somebody helping you today? Yeah. And you don't tell them that you were talking to Mandy. Right. Now Mandy doesn't get the commission.
That's right.
Mandy's pissed.
Right.
Like I did all this legwork with you, fucking sweet talked you into coming in here. Then you come in here and just bolt over to the next available robot.
Right.
I'm just telling you, you're going to break that robot's heart. It's not a good idea.
No.
The brothel has a cafe, Neil.
It should.
Where customers can take their bot and have a chat with them before they have sex.
So you see all these people like with their robot under their arm because the robot's not walking, so they're like do
dragging it along.
Crap! I dropped her head. Buddy,
would you like a latte?
Little help?
No. Pouring a latte on its face, like all over its mouth. No. Okay. I'll have my latte. I'll drink your latte. After the initial get-to-know period, when a relationship is established and the organizers are happy, that sounds very ominous. The organizers are happy that the customer has behaved appropriately. The brothel operates as a typical one, but there are flaws and kinks. Well, I would hope there are some kinks.
Yeah.
That the company is yet to sort out, like withdrawing consent, says Unicron. Robot. Quote, violent or belligerent customers will be asked to leave, so there's some level of protection. Eve's is consent focused, so we use it as a space to practice consent. It's more like a role-playing game for people to practice getting consent from partners.
I always think like if you're doing role-playing, you've both consented to do the role-playing, so you
think so.
You have consent going in. But okay, Unicole, I feel I like where this robot's coming from.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't like the consent? So you're saying you'd like to rape the robots?
No, I just think that I think Unicole's up to something. And no, I don't want to rape the robots.
Okay. So you're saying consent is not a good thing?
I like the consent factor.
Okay, good.
I do like that.
Good.
That is correct. But I'm just a little leery of Unicole. Is there a safe word that you have with the robot?
I would think.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
As the technology develops and the robots are able to understand nuance and complex scenarios better, there will be situations that they can withdraw their consent. So as they learn and adapt, gulp.
Yeah.
A private session will cost customers $122 to have sex with a robot. Very, very reasonable.
That's not bad.
Or $10,000 if they want it to be the robot's first And in the sentence, it says something that people have slammed.
What the hell?
So we're charging top dollar for robot virgins now? 10 grand?
And how do you know?
Exactly, you don't.
No.
Because Unicron is fucking lying.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that one
do you
has
watch
never
him
been
come
used.
off the assembly line, and then is it like, the story
That's
of
what it is. It's that new robot smell.
the story of Adam? You know how the first two women that were created for him, like the one he couldn't be with because he was so disgusted by watching her being created.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what this is? So we watch him come off the assembly line, and we're like, no, I can't.
Yeah, not that one.
Do that.
No. Or does Unicron just orchestrate it so that they put an already made one that's been banged 25 times and make it come off the assembly line, so you actually didn't see it get made. You just see it come off at the end.
And what is wrong? I mean, listen, if the robots, are comfortable with their bodies and themselves, and they're sex forward robots, they're allowed to have sex with whoever they want to. Who are the guys to decide like, oh no, I want to be the first? You don't get that choice. It's her body. If she wants to be your first, then she saves herself. But it's not up to you to decide, buddy.
Maybe the guy wants to break the mechanical hymen.
Oh my God.
You're disgusted.
I am. Guys are just gross.
Eve's Robot Dreams is yet to open, as they are currently crowdfunding to make the brothel, saying, quote, "The future of pleasure is now."
Or when we get the money, so later.
So far, they've raised $2,659 on their Indiegogo page. So they've only raised a little under $2,700, way less than our friends at AutoBlow.
Yeah. AutoBlow's got it going on. The AB2,
yeah.
But this... Well, because people are going to punish the AutoBlow. They don't have to get consent.
Punish.
Here,
all you got to do is plug it in and turn on the button.
Here it's like, wait, I'm paying to have a relationship?
See, now, are you going to get consent from your AutoBlow?
Am I going to get consent?
Yeah, how are you going to get consent from your AutoBlow?
I'm going to be staring at it for a long time if it doesn't answer me.
What's the difference between the AutoBlow giving you consent or a robotic doll?
The difference in the product? Well, the AutoBlow.
In your attitude toward the consent.
Oh, I think anytime you're shoving your pee-pee in something, you should have consent. You just don't just stick it in things without consent.
So you should be like, "Hello, glory hole. Is it okay if I put my penis through you?"
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, since we're already in the gutter, let's keep going. Let's talk about penises.
All right.
According to Darren Breen, the managing director of iMedicare Limited, there are 7 types of penises in the world. Did you know this?
No. I did not know this.
His company sees around 400 to 600 patients and thus penises a month.
Oh, Jesus.
So here are the 7 styles of penis.
All right.
And you can tell me where you fit in.
Okay.
Number 1, the pencil.
Okay.
Long and thin with uniform girth all along the shaft.
Okay.
Very sleek.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the pencil.
I got to see the rest, but I lean that way. I mean, long might be a stretch, but I am very uniform in my girth.
That's good.
I have a nice looking penis.
Okay. Well, the pepper, I thought totally fit you. Shorter than average, but unusually thick.
No, I mean the shorter than average maybe, but not unusually thick.
Oh, the pepper. Uh-huh. Next up is a crazy one. The cone. The cone gets narrower toward the tip of the penis. This can sometimes be down to phimosis, a tightening of the foreskin. So if you have this type of penis and your foreskin is so tight it can't be pushed back, chat
Jesus.
to your general practitioner.
The cone bone.
This would be awful.
Yeah.
A cone dick? You don't want a cone dick.
I don't want that. No.
Nobody wants a cone dick.
No.
Nobody.
No. Where are you on the list? Have we got you yet?
I haven't got to mine yet. All right. The banana.
Okay.
If your penis has a curve to the left or right, you've got the banana.
Oh, I have a little curve, but not.
Well, it says a natural slight curve isn't an issue.
Oh, okay.
And can be a lot of fun sex-wise.
Yeah, I have a natural slight curve.
But if you have an extreme
I always
curve,
thought it was from putting my pee-pee on the same side of my pants.
No.
Okay.
No. That's just I think most guys have some sort of
little wiggle.
Little bend in there. Unless you have that beautiful pencil. It's just fucking straight as an arrow.
So far.
Next up is the hammer.
Oh, my goodness.
The hammer starts narrower at the base, then has an especially wide head. It's a bit like a mushroom. Oh. This is me all the way.
Is this you?
Yeah, I call mine sledge.
Nice. Isn't that kind of like Trump, too? Isn't he supposed to have like a...
I'm just kidding. Yes, his I think was supposed to be really small. It was a very small little teeny mushroom.
Like the toad.
Like the toad, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So there's the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have the sausage.
Okay.
This one's the most common.
Uh-huh.
It's average thickness and length and remains the same thickness all the way up the shaft. A standard sausage.
I guess
boring.
this would be me because it's kind of like the pencil, but not
you
long.
And your boring sausage.
Long and thin. No, no.
And finally,
Yeah, I guess I'm a sausage.
you're a sausage. Makes sense.
Yeah.
The cucumber.
Right.
The same as the sausage, but with an above average girth, so it's thick all the way along. That is a fucking ouch. I mean, that is just a big, long, thick canister just coming at you. Oh, brutal.
They really got very creative here with their backgrounds.
Yes, they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
The pictures are outstanding. You should go check out our show notes. You'll see the link to this article. It's pretty funny.
That's too funny.
Remember, Neil, none of these penises are better than the other. Your penis is great. Whatever its size or shape, enjoy it.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
I'm sure there's crappy penises out there.
Oh, I'm sure there's pretty crappy penises. Yeah. I would guess so.
No pun intended.
You know who I bet has a bad penis? Flippy.
Flippy. Poor Flippy. Yeah.
All Flippy has is that arm.
It's not named Strokey.
So just to continue to go down the path of not safe for work gross content, PornHub posted their year in review where they share a bunch of data from 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a fuck ton of data here, and the numbers are
fuck ton.
The numbers are mind-numbing, frankly. So I just wanted to point out a couple things. One, the most searched terms included an enormous jump into the top 15 for the term Fortnite. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what this? You've heard of this game?
Yeah.
It's a massive appeal for kids. I mean, other adults, sure, but really for kids.
Yeah. A lot of adults play this game.
Do they?
Yeah. A lot.
Okay.
Well, when I say adults, I'm talking to that 35-year-old. I don't think people our age play as much. There are some.
Yeah.
I just don't have. I wanted to get into it because it looks like a fun game, but I just don't have the time.
It has taken over the world. I mean, everybody is doing those fucking dances.
Yeah.
I just thought that was very interesting that a fucking video game term is, because like I think Overwatch was on there too. That's another video game.
Yeah.
Like, what comes up? I mean,
it's got to be that they're dressed as the characters, I would imagine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want to do that search because I don't want to see something I don't want to see, but it just made me curious. A little bit on the most searched porn stars.
Okay.
Of course, Stormy Daniels had a huge year.
Oh, sure. Huge.
I was glancing at the list of stars, and the female names are great because it's like Brandy Love and Alexis Texas, and Madison Ivy, Then you get the dudes.
Oh, God.
Ready?
Yeah.
So Jordi El Nino Polla. I guess it's Jordi El Nino Polla.
All right, that's not bad.
Johnny Sins. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
James Dean with two E's. Rocco Siffredi.
Okay.
Hey, Rocco.
Hey, Rocco.
Mandingo.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
There we go.
William Seed.
Oh, God.
Billy Seed. Shane Diesel. Is that a relative of Shaq?
Or Vin?
Or Vin.
Uh-huh.
Good point. Could go either way there. I bet they've got a, what's it called? Cucumber. Johnny Rapid.
Oh, poor guy. I don't know.
I don't think you want that name.
No.
If you're a porn star, it makes you sound like you're not going to get you want something that's going to
Johnny
your
Take Your Time.
Yeah. Johnny
Longshot. Yeah.
Johnny Long Haul Johnny. And finally, Rocco Steele, another fucking Rocco. What's with all the Roccos? Rocco Siffredi and Rocco Steele.
It's got to be a throwback to like an old porn star from like the 40s or 50s, I bet.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
So Sicky Nicks isn't up there?
Is that one?
There was one, yeah. Took Nikki Sixx's name.
I didn't see that on the top
Sicky
10
Nicks.
list.
Yeah. No, this was, I think, back in like the 80s when the crew was on top of the world. Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got this week, Neil.
Well, that was an extraordinarily fun and sexy episode.
Oh, it was a dirty episode. I apologize. We're getting closer to Christmas, so we get a little dirtier. Don't know why.
Is that what we do?
Don't know why.
Is that how we roll?
I guess. Thank you very much for listening to our show. You can find us at reasonsareseveral.com. Please subscribe and write a review.
We need a Reasons Are Several dildo.
Well, maybe Casey can work on that.
I don't want him to work on the dildo. Maybe he can create a dildo.
He's working on our store. It should be available anytime because he sent me some updated proofs, and I think we got some stuff coming out soon. So
got some good shit.
Soon. Also, go check out Neil on Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks, as well as Halos and Heathens on YouTube. Tweet at us at ReasonsAre and at AngelsFreak7. Email us reasonsareseveral@gmail.com. We'll be back next week for Christmas.
Oh,
we don't stop.
Nope.
We fucking do shit on Christmas.
We drop the rock. No, wait, we don't drop the rock. We deliver the rock in
We
Christmas.
rock the body. We rock the party that rocks the body.
That's right.
Something like that.
Rock.
Anyway.
Until you drop.
Bye.